Previously on Australia's Next Top Model, there were red faces on the red carpet.
I loved Demelza's dancing disco donuts.
Yum. Sam impressed the press.
I love the way I look. No, I'm kidding. No.
Demelza shocked the jocks.
We're not going to win, but...
You say it.
Karis was a photographer's puppet.
Love it. Beautiful, beautiful, yeah.
And was eliminated. An overseas trip awaits the final three. Who will be Australia's next top model?
Give it to the moment. I feel the change. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. I feel the change. Give it to the moment. I feel the change. I feel the change.
Alex, congratulations. You're still in the running to become Australia's next top model.
Karis said, I don't even know. I think she said you deserve it. I was upset, but it wasn't my time to be upset. It was all about Karis going home. And I didn't want to take any of that away from her, and I just let her, cry into my shoulder, and she, cried pretty hard, and I'm sure she would have been very devastated.
So, you guys, you're going to the Big Apple! Yep, New York, New York. It doesn't get any bigger or better than that.
We'd all really hoped that was where we were going, but we didn't think ever that we would get there. To be told it is just really mind-blowing. We've lived in this house for like 9 weeks now, and saying goodbye to it sucks. Like, it's such a beautiful house, and like I've had so many memories in it, so I think it's just terrible to say goodbye to the house. But, hello New York, so it's all worth it. When we landed in New York, it was really surreal. It still didn't feel like I was quite there with it. Midtown Manhattan. You're like taxi.
Oh my gosh, the driver's on the outside. I just realised that. Yeah.
Oh my god, look, there's the Empire State Building.
Oh, wow.
It's so surreal to see it. But I know.
Yeah, we're actually in New York.
We were driving along through Brooklyn, and we just kind of saw this nice little point, and we just got out of the car and ran. We could see like the silhouette of the city, and the skyline was beautiful, and there was the Brooklyn Bridge on one side and the Statue of Liberty on the other, and it was all very exciting. Felt like I was in a movie.
Oh, there's the Statue of Liberty. Can you see it? Oh, please.
I had my head out the window and was looking at everything and just taking in everything that the city had to offer.
America's Next Top Model, you suck. We're better.
As much as me, Demelza and Alex will get along, friends aside, you can't think about friendship. So at the end of the day, I think we have to put friendships aside and do what we have to do.
So we pulled up outside the hotel with the lovely name of the Alex.
Welcome, hi. Welcome to the Alex, welcome to New York.
And he, took us to the lift, and in the lift, on the way up, he told us that we were staying at the penthouse suite. So that was a big surprise.
When we got into our room, we were pretty excited. We ran straight for the terrace because we wanted to see our lovely view, which was amazing.
You guys, come and look at this view.
We saw the Chrysler building and we could just see down onto the city and all the lights and everything. It was just an amazing view. I love New York!
I love
So we went to go find our bedrooms, and Demelza got to the rooms first and dibs the, single room with the double bed.
2 bedrooms, that's mine.
I kind of pushed everyone out of the way and ran for the first room that I wanted.
Demelza, I think she's used to be treated as like, daddy's little girl. She gets her own big bed. And I think, she's just being brought up that way.
And the other room had 2 beds in it. One was a king, which Sam bagged, and then I got this little single bed in the corner. I convinced Sam that we will both sleep in the king bed.
Can we both just sleep in this bed because it's so giant?
I didn't really want her to, but I'm not like Demelza. I thought I'd share my room.
I like Sam, but I wouldn't want to share a room with her.
Good, no to Belza. Nice and quiet at night.
I'm scared of her sometimes. I've always wanted to win, and now that I'm top 3 and that we're here in New York, it's just keeps reaffirming my goals, and the fact that I've made it this far just spurs me on to know that I can win this and that it's not out of my reach.
Fast asleep, dead to the world. Got woken up this morning by Jodie, strolling in, breaking into our room.
Good morning, little chickens. Good morning, you two. Hello. Welcome to New York.
We were still really jet lagged, so it was a bit weird seeing her.
All right, girls, so up and at 'em and meet me out on the terrace. I've got some very exciting news for you guys. But be quick, we're on a schedule. So, guys, I got you some coffee because I thought today you would definitely need it, being jet lagged. But today it's a really exciting day because today you were potentially meeting your New York agent.
She told us that today we're going to Go Seas with 3 agencies, Marilyn, MC2, and Elite.
You'll be meeting with Elite today, which is actually the agency that Alice is with here. But they're serious. This is serious business. This is New York. So this is the epicenter of fashion and where it all happens. So you guys need to be on your best game today.
After Jodie gave us our portfolio, she told us to hurry and get dressed because our car was waiting for us to take us to our first appointment.
I was looking forward to the Go Seas, but not feeling so well. It was hard to kind of be really excited about it.
I'd like to think that mine is the best portfolio. I think Sam has some amazing photos, but her photos are better towards the end of her portfolio.
I hate mine. I want to take it out. Are we allowed to take them out? How ugly! Go away, you minger. Look how hideous that is.
I think we were all worried about whether or not they were going to like us and if they saw what the judges saw in us, I suppose. And it is so weird because you're in a completely different country and, they've got different points of views and you never know what they're going to think about you. So I think it was that fear of the unknown that was really worrying us the most.
I just want a little bit more.
Maryland agency, for us, we're very, very exclusive agency. We only take on about 10 girls a year. A great model to me is the proportion and is the physicality. And then after that, it's so much is about relationship with people. I have to say, the first time when I saw the 3 girls coming in, I definitely noticed Jamel. She was tall and cute and the skin was beautiful, And then once I started talking to her, then I did realize that, you know, she seemed a little young, you know, of course being 16.
Has there been any shoots or anything you've done that you've really enjoyed, or?
I loved, there was 2 photo shoots back. This one I absolutely loved. We were in Fiji on location.
You know, I mean, like, I liked Jamel in person, that I could see what the potential, because she's tall, she has beautiful skin, but in photograph, right now, it was forgettable. You know, I don't remember.
I was pretty confident. I thought I knew what to do and I kind of knew what to expect. So I tried to be confident with myself.
I'm 20 years old and I'm a university student. I do business and commerce.
And how tall are you?
I'm 174.
174. Great. Beautiful. I thought Sam's photo was beautiful. I love the way how people retouch her. It's a lot of retouching. So in the photograph, it does make a lot more appealing, you know. But visually, for me, she's not really necessary what a model we would think is a model for us as our agency.
And you just want to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, all the good information.
Actually, the first initial reaction when I saw Alex, I was like, wow, great. You know, she actually was really like a fashion girl. She's tall, great energy, great haircut, great feeling, you know, very, very what we call fashion.
Hold your bangs back with just one hand for me. Good. Chin down.
For me, as an, you know, agency director, what I like to look for a girl is what we could work with. And for her, I definitely see there's definitely potential. But thank you very, very much. Very nice meeting you. Best of luck.
I hope your voice gets better.
I hope you find your voice in New York. Thank you. Bye-bye.
After we went to the Maryland agency, we went to MC2.
MC Squared modeling agency. We have 2 offices, one in New York, one in Miami. We're looking for very strong, confident, beautiful women between the ages of 16 to 22 that not only can do the editorial market, but, you know, can do advertising and catalog as well. Let me grab John Luke. John Luke, got a second?
Yeah.
I found out that Jean-Luc had discovered Christy Turlington, which is quite big in my books.
I started with Christy Turlington, actually, and then I used to represent a lot of even Australian girls like Elle Macpherson, that I represent her for 10 years, Annalise Chabert, I mean, many, you know, I mean, all those girls, like from the time of Sarah O'Hare, you know, with all that period, I was in Paris.
Beautiful name. Have you ever been thinking about cutting your hair?
I used to have hair up to there and it suits me.
You liked it? Good.
I think Sam definitely has a good chance to make it in New York. I mean, she's very sellable to the Neiman Marcuses and the Saks of the world, which are our big department stores. Because she's not just a pretty girl, but there's a little more underneath layer to her. I'm Pink.
I didn't think I went as well as what I did at Maryland. I just didn't feel the same kind of positive energy that I did from Maryland.
This is how many girls you started with?
Yeah.
You guys are down to what, 3 now?
3 now, yeah.
Survival of the fittest.
I'm not too keen on her. I don't like the eyes. There are nearly no eyelids. I don't think she'll do very well.
Where in Australia are you from?
I'm Sydney,
Okay. And you're how old?
16.
16. Yeah. Demelza has to realize that New York, it's like the Olympics. It's the best of the best. And you can't come in if you're not 100% in shape. And she basically did.
31, 24, 36.
Okay.
36? Mm-hmm. That 36 is going to haunt you.
So just say 36?
Demelza, I think, has got a beautiful face. I think that she has to lose weight, a lot of weight. She's very, very bottom heavy. She has horrible, horrible legs. And it's almost a curse because the rest of her is gorgeous.
After MC2, we were all really, really exhausted. We had a huge sleep in the car. It was just jet lag kicking in and such an exhausting day. But the thing was, we wanted to go to Elite, you know, full of energy, you know, full of personality to show them what we had because, you know, this was, you know, the big one.
have a seat and your name will be called momentarily.
Elite is a high fashion agency based here in New York. Our main focus is the high fashion runway model that you see in Gucci, Versace, Prada.
Elite has the benefit of being able to just pick the very, very, very most microscopic little bit off the top. We just want the cream.
I got called out first, which I was really happy about because I got to set the standard, you know, for what you know, they were expecting.
Hello. Alex, when she walked through the door, looked immediately to me like a model. It was the style, the haircut, the little sparkle in her eye when she sat down with us.
So you worked with Russell James?
Yes.
And how was that?
That was wonderful. He was such a great photographer. That was the point in the show where I really clicked and got in that zone.
It's good, he's a big photographer.
Yeah.
Alex could definitely work in New York. There's no doubt about that. At what caliber, I'm not sure. I think we'd have to see more pictures, more photographs, work with her a bit more to see how she can sell herself. But the style, she's got that on point.
In the room, there was a big poster of Alice from last year. It's a bit daunting to see that, you know, she's with Elite now, and if I was to win, I'd have to try and live up to her reputation because she has done so well. I did gymnastics for 7 years, and then so I'm pretty flexible, and I did ballroom dancing for 4.
Ballroom dancing?
Yeah.
Samantha has the most amazing body. I mean, that is as good as it gets. Perfect measurements, perfect proportion.
I would definitely see Sam as more commercial, with the ability for high fashion. I mean, I think it would depend on how we shaped her book.
Come in.
I'm Roman.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Neil, welcome to Elite. Demilza is devastatingly beautiful. I mean, she is what I call achingly beautiful.
Do you work out at all?
I do. I've been trying to work out more. I didn't really do much before I came into the competition, but it's been something that I've been working on really hard and will continue to.
And have you been critiqued for that, for your body?
Yeah, especially my hips. I'm a little bit larger than I should be, but I'm getting there.
And her very first shot where you can start to see her body, her arm looks fleshy. And it's a nitpicky thing that anyone watching the show is going to say that guy is really intense, you know. But it's the top of the world in modeling, and that's my job.
To be in this competition itself is difficult, and then to have extra criticism thrown on you and that sort of scrutiny put on you about your body and stuff is definitely difficult, but I think I've dealt with it really well and have tried to fix it.
Demelza's all talk. So she does work out, but she doesn't, I've never seen her sweat in this competition. I've never seen her once go to the gym and come back sweating. And I don't think you can truly work out and try to lose weight or try to tone up your thighs when you're not even sweating.
The fact that my body is the way it is, I hope that doesn't affect my chances of winning this competition.
If she could get that body to the right measurements for fashion, she would be a force to be reckoned with in this business.
If you could take and have Alex's personality, Sam's body, and Demelza's face, you would have a top model that would work everywhere in the world for every top photographer, for every top magazine. You would have such a superstar that it would not even be believed. But having said that, I also want to say I'm just really happy to have Alice Perdue.
Coming up, Alice checks out this year's models.
Room service. Hello.
Hi. Oh, Jody Mail. Oh, really? Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bring it in. One should either be a work of art or wear a work of art. Oscar Wilde. There is someone I want to introduce you to. Come and meet me immediately at 462 West Broadway, Soho.
Yay, I really wanted to go to Soho. I'm so excited.
They're saying wear a work of art. Maybe we to do something arty.
Let's get in the cab.
Okay. Yep.
So we arrived at the address and it was a gallery, the Eli Klein Gallery, and we met with Jodie. She was out the front and took us inside, and we met with a designer by the name of Milan Breton.
Girls, this is Milan Breton. Milan is an amazing New York designer. So incredible, in fact, that he received a standing ovation at New York Fashion Week this year. He was one of only 2 designers, so it's pretty impressive. You're pretty lucky to be meeting him.
Thank you. So tonight, you're going to be walking for me in a very special event. We're doing a retrospective of my work from the last 4 seasons. Who you'll be walking in front of this evening are my friends in the entertainment industry, also a lot of press, as well as agents that are also in the fashion industry, and a lot of people in the fashion industry in general. So I need for you to be really on top of your game tonight, and I'm excited to see what you can do.
All right, guys, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Milan.
Thank you, Danny.
Good luck.
The pressure was kind of on. It was a bit daunting to know that it's not just average people off the street, it's these people who, know their fashion, know their stuff, and the 3 of us are just going to be walking in front of them,
So the theme of the show tonight, it's very sort of vampy. I always like my girls to be very confident and almost like old Hollywood actresses.
Yeah.
You're going to be walking very slow through the space. Really kind of feel the clothes, feel the mood of what you're wearing.
Wow, that's lovely. Wow, Demelza, where are you? There you are.
Do we do the front forward?
During hair and makeup, we could hear the guests arriving, and it was getting louder and louder, and I think that just made us so much more nervous.
It wasn't just normal people arriving, it was the calibre of people that were arriving that made it even more nerve-wracking. That other agents were coming. You want to impress everyone, but you want to impress them most of all, because they're the ones who will get you the work at the end of the day.
All right, we have a 10-minute call. We need to get these girls ready.
Okay, let me just put this onto here for you.
I was a little nervous about tonight because it's a hard thing to pull off. They don't have a catwalk in front of them. It's not like a conventional type of show. And when it's more intimate like this, it can be harder because they have to perform, more in a sense. And it's kind of theatrical and, it's couture, and each piece was like such a piece of art.
I heard the music start and the show was about to begin, and I was first to go out, so I think it's quite nerve-wracking when you have to start the show.
Sam looked like such a professional, just oozed confidence, and she just looked effortless and really, really cool.
When I was doing the parade, I noticed that Alice Bedeau was sitting in the audience. I think it just made me feel quite nervous because, she's such a big model now. She's someone that I have to live up to. So, yeah, it was quite scary to see her in the audience.
Alexandra was wonderful too and edgy, but she was struggling in those shoes. She's got to sort out her walk. It was making me uncomfortable to watch her actually walking because I could see that it was excruciating for her.
I was so nervous, so nervous. Because it was a slow catwalk, I had a lot of time to kind of sit there and ponder what I was going to do. Walking slower is so much harder than strutting. I think my first 2 walks were a bit too strong and I wasn't relaxed enough and in that kind of schwoozy kind of way that Milan wanted us to. But I felt that the intense, personality that I had for my first look went well with my walk.
I think Alexandra was maybe the weakest. She was really wobbly in her shoes, and I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be like, I need to get back as fast as possible or I'm going to fall on my face. She didn't really do it for me, and I was kind of like, well, there's a lot of girls who look like you, so yeah.
I think Demelza definitely represents a real woman as compared to a traditional model. But think of Helena Christensen and think of models like Cindy Crawford and Linda Evangelista. I mean, people like that. They were not a zero. I mean, they were real girls. I mean, they had curves and they were really beautiful women. very important for people to realise how beautiful someone is before they say, oh my God, you have to lose all this weight, you know? Because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right at all.
I just felt really alive, and I think the audience was so enthralled by us and the clothes we were wearing. So it was really comforting to know that they were so into us, and I think it was just so fun. I really enjoyed being there.
So at the end, when we were all in our finale garments, we did a final walk, each of us, just a quick one, and then all three of us went up and we just walked straight ahead to Milan and grabbed his hand, and we both gave him a kiss on each cheek, and it was just really special. And everyone stood up and started applauding, and we were all smiling, like couldn't tear the smiles off our faces. It was so exciting. You felt like that model at the end that goes with the designer to close the show. You just felt so special.
The three of these girls have so much potential, and it's hard to pick one as a favourite. You know, it's really hard to do that. I wish them all the best, you know? And I hope to see them in New York soon.
I definitely feel closer to who I think should win. Yeah, there's definitely a front runner for me. You were amazing. It was so awesome. You guys just rocked it. And look who we have here. Sorry, honey.
After the show, Jodie brought Alice down to meet us, and he gave us a chance to just ask some questions, because I guess we're quite clueless at the stage.
The best thing I can tell you is, like, it's great, but you need to be really, like, on the ball and know what you're doing, because if you have unrealistic impressions of what it will be like, you'll give up the quickest. So.
Right, well, it's time for you little ones to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow you'll be shooting your first proper international photo shoot.
Yeah.
And it's a really important day tomorrow because it's the shoot that you'll be judged on, and this will be the decider of the final two. Okay, girls, so here's your address. Don't be late.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
So this morning we got up and got ready and headed to the address that Jodie gave us last night. We walked through into the living room of someone's apartment, and it was Napoleon's apartment.
Today is really about your first international photo shoot. Think Sex and the City, think Gossip Girls, think Lipstick Jungle. And I want to see like strength, passion, energy. New York is about great energy on the street. But more importantly, I'm looking for who's going to be Australia's next top model and represent my brand as well.
Napoleon introduced us to our stylist, who is Brian Mauricio, and he has worked for people like Madonna and Elle Macpherson.
I've pulled some of the hottest looks from this season's top designer collections for you guys. We're going to start with Sam.
Brian picked out for me a couple of outfits. The first one was a beautiful big Balenciaga coat.
It's really major. And the thing is, you're gonna have to really work that because it's so much wardrobe there that you could easily get lost in that. So that's gonna be your really big challenge. The other thing that
when I tried on my outfits, especially the big Balenciaga jacket, I had to kind of become it and do some poses for Napoleon. I had to do some twirls, and yeah, it was pretty funny.
There you go.
That's a twirl bridal. I don't want bridal. I want Balenciaga. I want strong.
Yeah.
Sam's like a fashion knowledge today came through because when she put the Balenciaga jacket on, she didn't know how to hold herself. She didn't know what the Balenciaga woman was, and she did some kind of smiley, tacky pose, and Napoleon saw straight through it that she didn't have any idea.
I mean, for me, we don't even have to try anything else because I think this is such a strong statement.
Brian was going to put this pink jacket on, but they saw that the outfit fit me so well and I was so comfortable in it that they didn't need to change anything, and I felt really confident from that.
There's nothing really compares to wearing, you know, Gucci and Balenciaga and Lanvin. Like, you just can't compare that stuff to anything else.
What do you think of the other two girls that have come to the finals with you?
I'm not surprised. I was the first girl to go and sit and have my makeup done by Napoleon. And while I was having my makeup done, he asked me some tricky questions.
Do you think Sam's smart?
Yeah.
Not as smart as Alex?
Yeah.
So you think Sam's a little bit more dumb?
Sam still has a little bit of like confidence issues, I think.
Confidence issues?
You don't?
No. That's old news.
You what, darling?
That's old news, I said. I don't have confidence issues anymore.
When Demelza brought up my confidence again, I straight away, let her know, look, that's not an issue. I don't want Napoleon thinking that I'm not confident because I'm past that and, I'm totally confident now. So I really didn't, appreciate her saying that again.
But basically you think Sam should be eliminated?
Yeah, this week, I do.
You don't think she fits in well into New York?
Not as well as Demelza and myself.
Alex and Demelza both seem to think that I might be going this week, and I honestly don't care what they think. They're not the ones who decide whether I stay or not, and I can prove to them that, hey, I will make top 2, I'm gonna try even if they don't believe I can.
When we were at location, there was this lovely motorhome for us. It was this big air-conditioned van with seats and lights, and it was ours that we had with all our clothes and all our makeup and hair people there. It's very special.
The pressure's really on now, right?
It is.
Well, you know what? Just shake it off and know that you have everything that it takes to be Australia's next top model, and just try your best, and have fun with it.
Antoine Vogler is a huge photographer who's worked with some celebrities like Claudia Schiffer, Naomi Campbell, Jessica Alba, Elizabeth Hurley. You name it, he's shot it.
What I want from you, it's action, movement, energy, and I know the challenge is going to be your shoes maybe, but for Alex, I wanted her to run after the cab, open the cab, the door, and to see expressions in her face. If the surprise, the astonishment, a lot of expression in the face.
It was really important for me to do well today as well because myself and the other girls, know that if I don't do well, I'm at more risk of going home than the other two.
Voila, perfect, again. Beautiful.
In one of my attempts, I kind of twisted my ankle and fell into the car door, and I scratched my wrist, and the corner of the door kind of went into my chest. Stab me in the chest. Does it mark the dress?
No, I'm worried about you. Forget the dress, dude.
I was worried about your teeth.
Yeah, it really rattled me. Once I'd gone over in the shoe, I could feel that my ankle was really weak, and I didn't really want to keep running, but, if that's what the photographer wanted, I had to do it.
Come a little bit closer. Come closer. Voilà, there.
Alex stumbling was a bit of a setback for her, I think. But what's amazing is how she didn't feel defeated by that. I really love that in the moment, even though I know it hurt and she was in pain, she worked through that pain, and it shows in the final image. I mean, I think we got an amazing photo out of her.
Great. Thank you very much. We got it.
Excellent.
Thank you. It was great to meet you.
You too.
She was very, very focused, and
Yeah.
it went really well. So now the pressure's on.
Yeah, the pressure's
Because
always
you got
on.
some real
Pressure's
competition. You
always
better
on.
bring it, lady.
I will.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Really good.
Don't doubt me.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt you at all.
Good.
Basically, you are on the phone, wondering where is your boyfriend, and you say, okay, where are you? I have the cab, I'm waiting, we have to go out, what's going on? Okay, more movement. Beautiful, yes?
I have a feeling I'm not loving this outfit on her. I think it's not flattering the best parts of her body. So would you mind if we took 5 and just change her into something that was more suitable? Yeah, I'm not in love with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be quick about it.
Okay.
Come on, I want to see you in something else.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
To have, someone like Brian and the photographer say that, this is a bit of a problem, we have to change your whole outfit. It's not a confidence booster at all.
What happened, Demelza?
And they just wanted to change the outfit.
because the angle that they were shooting wasn't great.
Yeah, those are
Do you want to win it?
I do.
You do?
I do.
What are you going to do to make sure that you win?
Well, I'm going to ace today.
Yeah?
Today is everything, I think.
When Demelza came back from her shoot early, I had to get rushed into my shoot, which made me feel really rushed. I wasn't completely ready, and yeah, I just didn't have time to sort of, collect myself before the shoot.
Why don't we do what we were going to do with Demelza with the phone, with Sam?
Okay.
I felt that my look for the day was pretty strong with my hair and my makeup, and I went onto the shoot feeling really strong, like I was going to give some strong looks.
I need more expression,
Right.
because if not, it looks like you are very posy and stiff.
Yep.
So I need you to, yes,
like it.
there, laughing, like really like you're on the phone.
I was told that I had to smile a lot and laugh like I was on the phone, and I think this really threw me off, and I think that's why I didn't perform so well today.
And make it feel comfortable, because right now, Sam, it doesn't feel real and comfortable to me. Like
Looks
maybe
a little bit too posy,
Yeah.
yeah. More laughing, more smiling, voila, perfect.
She's pretty, but I think she's not confident enough in that. I don't believe it. She seemed to lack the confidence that's required to be a top model. It's a fierce business, there's tons of competition, and at the end of the day, the girl who's going to represent Australia as their top model has to really exude a confidence and a strength, and unfortunately, I really didn't see that from her today.
Yeah, I think I could have screwed my chances up then. Maybe.
You know, I think you all have your strengths and weaknesses, and I don't want to share that between you guys. You guys can talk about it later. But, I mean, I think that it's just a matter of doing the best possible job you can at this moment, and I think she did the best that she could do. Sweetie, don't cry. No, don't cry. You did the best job that you could. Like, don't even take that so to heart. It's not about that.
Like, just at this point, I could have done so much better, and you can't afford to.
But I had to strap this on.
But yeah, I prefer you in that 100%.
Okie dokie.
At this point, you really got to bring it.
Yeah.
So no pressure. I'm not trying to,
No pressure.
no pressure at all. But I'm just saying, when you get there, at this point, really, really let them have it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Demelza was given 2 chances to get her photo shoot right. I think this was a bit unfair because maybe if I had gotten that chance, I could have done a lot better too.
I knew that I was getting that second chance, and I knew that that was a good thing but a bad thing at the same time. But I thought if I get upset, then I won't be able to pull myself back from that. And so my main thing was just not to cry, not to let it affect me.
Again. Great. Again. No, for Demelza, what I wanted, it was just her to run, along the street, something very lifestyle, try to be natural. Great.
I feel that Demelza really did feel rattled by that wardrobe change in the middle there. But she is a fierce competitor, actually. She really wanted it, and so she actually saw that as a second chance. And in this business, there are a few second chances, and so she was a very lucky girl today that she actually got that opportunity.
If I had to choose between the 3 of them, I would say Alex is more fashion, Demelza would be more beauty, and Sam is more exotic. But if I have to choose for the number 1, I guess Alex is more versatile. Thank you very much.
I don't know if my body is good enough for now. Like, that is something that I will find out when we go to elimination. And if I stay, then maybe it is, and if I don't, then it's not.
We got to be tourists in New York for a day. We did all the things that, you'd want to do when you come to New York.
Later we went to Times Square and just hit you like all these kilowatts of lights just right in your face. You're just in awe of the ads that are there.
We walked past the America's Next Top Model poster and we were trying to pick out who we were. We had people coming up to us going, "Oh, where are you?" We're like, "That's not us." We were walking down the street and a police officer stopped us. We were really scared. Well, I was terrified because I didn't know what we'd done wrong.
Hey man, ladies. I was called from Central and they told me to deliver a special message. Here it is.
Oh, thank you.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today, Frank Sinatra. It's time to pack your bags, head home, and face music.
1 minute we were having a great time, and the next minute, Jodie Mel kind of rained on our parade because, you know, the thought of elimination comes back in your mind, and it's not a great feeling.
Have fun back home, all right? Hopefully the music is good on your side.
Yeah. My initial reaction was, I don't want to leave New York. It's been so much fun. We've had such a great time. It's such a great city. You don't want to go, but one of us has to leave the competition, so I'm not looking forward to it. I have more a chance of making it through than not making it through based on how many girls there are. And I feel confident that the way I've performed in New York will pull me through.
If I was to leave this week, that's not going to get me down. It doesn't mean that I can't go out there on my own and make a whole modelling career for myself.
Welcome home, girls. 10 weeks ago, 13 girls stood before us, hungry for a stab at the top model crown. That crown is now very much within your grasp. But only 2 of you can succeed today, and only 1 of you will win. Let's take a closer look at the prizes up for grabs. The winner of Australia's Next Top Model will be represented for 12 months by Priscilla's, Australia's premier modelling agency, with an all-expenses-paid trip to New York to meet with top international agencies. They'll become the face of Australia's leading cosmetics brand, Napoleon Purtis, for 12 months, which includes an international photo shoot. They'll win a sexy Ford Fiesta Z-Tech and feature in an exclusive 8-page editorial for Vogue Australia. And now let me introduce you to our regular judges. First up, a woman who always tells it like it is, Charlotte Dawson. The very expensive Alex Perry. And now to our guest judges. Publisher of the fashion Bible, Vogue Australia, Grant Pierce. And a man who's travelled alongside you every step of your model journey, your model mentor, Jonathan Pease. The experts in New York were as divided as us when it comes to who should win. So we need you guys to help us. Alex, we'd like you to tell us why you think you should be Australia's Next Top Model.
As the winner, I'm an independent and I'm a mature person and I will own it completely, and I know exactly where I will go. I know how to set myself goals that are realistic.
If I was to win this competition, I would do my best to get to the top. I'm so prepared to go overseas, to live the life of a model, to become the best I can, because I really believe I can do this.
I've done this all on my own, and I really pushed myself harder than I've pushed myself for anything else. Sorry.
The past couple of weeks since Fiji, I've impressed myself, and I think for that reason, I should win.
I think I've grown with, my confidence, and I've just learned to, express that I am beautiful. I've found out that I am a beautiful person.
I think I've really shown that I want to be here and that I want to win. And at this stage in this competition, I feel like I've already won. And that's why I should win.
You're definitely the oldest 16-year-old I've ever met, by far.
Let's take a look at your photo. What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you could be doing more with your face there. Looks a bit dead for me.
Yeah.
You don't own the picture, and I think you have to own the picture. And that, for me, is my criticism for that particular image.
I think it's gorgeous. I love the dress. I love the funny shoes.
I really like it.
I think this is really a good shoot for you. Like, this is, you suit this in every way. You suit the streets of New York. You suit what you're wearing and you get it. You know, and this really shows in this picture.
I mean, there's a real moment that's been captured, and I think that's down to you and the expression in your face. You're actually telling us a story.
Alex, that is what you call a true fashion picture. And I think that's something that in your career that you need to be aware of, that you can do fashion.
Yeah.
Because a lot of girls can't do fashion.
It's a believable picture. I mean, not believable that you'd catch a cab in that hat,
Yes.
but believable in the sense that you are that girl, the kind of girl who would wear that.
What do you think?
I hated the fact that I had to laugh in a photo. So I already knew I probably wouldn't like that. But my legs look nice and long.
So, I mean, if that shot was on a billboard, it would cause a lot of accidents.
But unlike Alex's picture, this is more of a commercial sort of look. It's not as fashion.
And I hate that saying, you're all winners, really. But in a sense, you are, because everybody gets to model from here on in.
Today's the big one, people. Let's start with the beautiful Demelza. I actually like this picture, and I think that New York has changed her somewhat. Maybe she will put in just that little bit more effort that we want to see.
For me, it's more of the same. She needs to do more. I don't like it.
Whether they try or not try, you've got to come down to the fact that, are they beautiful enough? The fact remains, she's an incredibly beautiful girl.
Okay, let's move on to Sam. I mean, this is a great shot of Sam as well. She's really been the dark horse of this competition, and look at her now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, she's the epitome of what this show's about. She's completely transformed. Gorgeous. I love this photo.
But in my eyes, I think Sam could really be up there.
I don't think this is the best picture of her. I think she's still got a lot of growing to do before she will become a true next top model.
I think she's too commercial. She will work and she'll work in international markets.
I think she's easy to shoot.
I think she does have the versatility.
I don't know if she can do high fashion.
I think that she'll be a great working model.
Well, let's take a look at Alex's photo. I mean, this is fashion, as you said, Grant.
That by far stands out amongst these pictures as being the most successful picture, and it is because she understands the clothes, and at the same time, I feel like she's getting the picture as well. It's not just a commercial thing.
That's Vogue material. So to me, it automatically puts her in contention as well. Some designer will pick her as their muse and she'll become fabulous, and all of a sudden she'll be doing everything.
I just don't think she's changed throughout this competition. She's sort of arrived like that. She's always understood fashion.
She struggled in the catwalk, though, and that challenge struggled. I mean, it was not great at all.
Some are great at catwalk and some are great at pictures.
Is she the sort of girl that you would book?
Yeah, I would absolutely book her.
There's no question that we've got 3 great working models here. I don't know how we're going to eliminate. Let's get the girls back in. Today, 2 of you will be going through to the final to become Australia's next top model. And that means being one step closer to a collection of prizes that will change your life forever. You are all beautiful girls, and you've all grown beyond recognition, and you all absolutely deserve to be here today. The girl whose name I don't call out will go no further to becoming Australia's next top model. Alex. Hey, honey. Alex, your inner confidence, fashion knowledge and intelligence combined with an edgy fashion look is a powerful mix. And it makes us believe that you could be a top model. Congratulations, Alex. You're a finalist and are in the running to become Australia's next top model. Well done, honey.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Sam and Demelza, please step forward. Demelza, at 16 you've shown great resilience and a desire to become Australia's next top model. But the judges aren't convinced that you're ready or that you have the maturity that's necessary to do it. Sam, you've been the dark horse in this competition and you've timed your rise to perfection. But the judges are concerned that your look may be too commercial and lacks the edge that is required. The girl's name that I don't call out must make her way back to the house, pack her belongings, and leave the competition immediately. Demelza. Congratulations, darling. You're still in the running to become the finalist. Oh, Sammy, darling, you've been so wonderful, sweetheart. It's my pleasure, darling. You're so beautiful.
Proud of you, Sam. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Sam. Well done. You're fantastic. Well done, darling.
Very proud of you, darling. You're amazing. Well done.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye-bye, darling.
I didn't make the final two, but I'm still so proud of myself. I've learnt so much and it's made me realise that I can really be a model. I can pursue this as a career and hopefully go international with it all. I think Demelza might win this. I think she's got the beautiful face for it. She's got the confidence. I think she can win it.
Is this Australia's next top model? Who will win?
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm 20 and I'm from Castle Hill. My best asset is my skin. Demelza and I are now great mates.
Hi, I'm Demelza. I'm from Wollongong and I'm 16 years old. My best asset is my eyes. Oh, I don't know. Hang on.
If Alex or Demelza is your favourite, make your vote count. Simply SMS Alex or Demelza to 1999 Fox 8 or look out for the top model icon and press red to help the judges decide. Be watching the live final next Tuesday 7:30 and see who wins.
Pick me. No, pick me. It's mine.